Hi, and welcome to this week's Thrive in 5. This week I want to talk to you about a thing that happens in us when we run into someone or something that is successful. I know this is something I struggled with for a lot of years, and it's really how we react to success. And so as a person, when we come in contact with success, whether it be a person or an organization, there is typical reactions that tend to happen as a result of that. And for me, I know for many years it was this. I felt a lot of resentment. It was this sense of being sometimes less than, sometimes feeling inferior to. And so what's bred out of that resentment is really criticism. And so it's easy to critique someone or something that's been successful such that they maybe had a golden spoon in their mouth. Maybe they won the lottery, whatever it is that we think in terms of their success to make us feel better about ourselves. And so criticism shows up. Occasionally people move into the role of victim. I wasn't lucky, I didn't get a shot. All those kind of things that come as a result of this feeling that we're either not worthy, we're not worthwhile, we don't have the capability, we don't have the skill, and so that's that sense of being less than. There are times though we kind of flip the other way and we vilify or demonize people who have become successful. Somehow they did it in an underhanded way. Somehow they messed with the system, somehow they cheated, and that's how they won. But what you'll discover is much of that is a reflection of us as opposed to a reflection of the person that is successful. There is a better way I've discovered, and it's a much better way, and it frees you up and it releases you from a whole bunch of stuff that shows up that messes with you. And to me, it's when you run into somebody who's successful, whether it be a person or an organization, the best response and the best reaction to deal with their success to me is this: go to school. That to me has been the secret of really being able to connect with and understand success, is go to school on what made them successful, is really try and understand how they did it, what they did, what were the steps they took, what was the industry they did it in, what was the methodology they used. Become curious, become intrigued, become investigative, become a learner about their success instead of being resentful of their success. And so what begins to happen when you go to school on their success is you learn clues, you learn secrets, you learn approaches, you learn ways. And the best way to become successful yourself is to figure out how somebody else has been successful and follow that path. And so if they can do it in this model, if you go to school on them, if they can do it, then so can you. If they can do it, then why can't you? The whole point here is really, as you connect to those who are successful, those who have done better than you, those who have apparently created success for themselves that you find impossible to figure out, then go to school on them, figure out what made them successful, and learn from that. Now, there's a flip side to this, and this is something a coach of mine pointed out at one point in time. Always be aware that what you think you see is often a projection of your own stuff anyways. So you might assume somebody has it all together because they are successful. It just means they've learned some stuff that have helped them to accomplish things. So go to school on them. Don't make value judgments. Just figure out what they've done, learn from it, and if possible, and if it makes sense, apply it to your life in order for you possibly to get to this point. I hope that helps. We'll talk to you soon.